What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Black Grunge, man. We here once again, a little bit late. We apologize. On the Entourage Hour, 8 to 9, every Friday. ListenVisionLive.com. Man, we going to hit you with some topics tonight, man. We got some serious shit, man. We're going to talk about some relationships, man. But first, we're going to get on our hot topics, man. And we're going to start out with this video. It's been a lot of cooning this week, man. It's been a whole lot of cooning this week with Mr. Ray Lewis. And this is just the start of his buffoonery, if you will. Jacob, if you can start that shit, please.
We're joined now by Ray Lewis. Welcome back, Ray.
Welcome back. Good to see you guys.
So Ray, you've talked to Steve. What's going on here?
Yeah, you know, this ain't the first time. Shannon knows this from the history of what I do in Baltimore since I was playing. Me, Steve, Ozzy, we have conversations about whoever. And the bottom line, you know, you think about two topics here. The bottom line is, can he help us win? That's the bottom line. And so when you get away from all this other whatever everybody else wants to talk about, like I told Steve, I said, Steve, you got to act. This is what we're asking ourselves right now. How bad is Joe hurt? How soon does Joe come back? And does Colin Kaepernick help us right now? Because if he don't help us, then what we doing? That's like bringing in a third running back, but you got two running backs already there. Nah. And so I think that's where we started to really, because we both agree, like, and I've said this many a times, we both agree, like, what he did, I'm 100% for racial injustice, 100%. Trust me, right? I lived it myself, so you don't have to convince me of that part. How he did it, totally different thing. I don't totally agree with that. But you talk about bringing him in as a Baltimore Raven. The thing that we talked about the most, then I got on the phone with Ozzy, thing we talked about the most was, what does the core, what's the temperature of the core says? When these young guys, these Humphreys, these new guys that's come in there, this new core that you're trying to put together, where does that take them, right? Does this come in and be purely football? Is he purely dialed in on football? Because if he is, then we have to weigh that option. If he's not, then we have to figure something else out.
And what was your view of how much he could help them win?
And my view realistically is, how bad is Joe hurt? Because if Joe is out one more week, let's say 2 more weeks, that's preseason. That's preseason. Then really? Then why take that risk to have him come play a couple of preseason games?
Okay, what if Joe is higher risk going through the year with an iffy back that could go out at any time? Would you rather have Ryan Mallett or Colin Kaepernick as his backup?
I never played with neither one of them. So it's, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, I think every time they come to me, they come to me from a different perspective.
Or Colin Kaepernick.
I'm going to come from the beat of the locker room. I'm just talking about the beat of the locker room. The beat of the locker room is give me the best player that can help us win.
Yep.
So that's the beat. Say Colin Kaepernick, right?
Going through the whole thing, Shay, I think one of the interesting things, because we talked for a while, one of the interesting things when you hear about you're gonna please somebody, you're not gonna please this person. Okay, that's life, right? You're gonna piss some people off and you're gonna make some people happy. Okay, whatever. Yep. But at the end of the day, what I'm asking us to do as an organization, let's make a real decision that what we're gonna do, if we're gonna do it, do it. But if you're gonna do it, make sure we know why we're doing it, and hopefully it's to win.
Well,
get him,
listening to Steve talk, if he doesn't think Colin Kaepernick can help them win, what are we discussing? Why are we even having this conversation? We should have, he said it. He's not even giving an opportunity. He says he doesn't believe that Colin Kaepernick can help them win.
He said, I'm not sure.
So what are we discussing?
And he told me that, but he told me that now. And that's why I want to make sure we're clear here. Right? There's no, if he did this and why he did that. Nah, because we both talked about that. That's fine with us.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah. You happen to be there. When they brought Dante Stallworth in, he was driving under the influence and killed a pedestrian. Did Steve talk to fans, sponsors, and you?
Yeah, actually.
So he talked to you on that one?
Yeah.
Okay, when Suggs had his incident with his wife, did Steve Bisciotti talk to fans, sponsors, and you?
Talk to me for sure.
Okay, so that's 3 for 3. So Dante's situation.
There's no issue since I was playing that has not been discussed with either me, Steve, me, Ozzy, me, John. Okay. It's never changed, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to give any more merit because of it's Colin Kaepernick to say, oh, why did they call? You know what I'm saying? Nah,
I'm not surprised because I know you're one of the few players that's not a quarterback that's held in regard like teams look at a John Elway or teams look at a Dan Marino. That's why you have a stadium, a statue outside the stadium. But see, when I listen to Steve talk, he says, I like how he went from sitting to kneeling, but he never mentioned why Colin Kaepernick kneeled. Now, the very thing that Colin Kaepernick was protesting is the very thing that President Trump encouraged on Friday, which was police brutality. Now, Steve Bisciotti owned that team, and in 2015, you were there. You and I talked about it. Something happened to Freddie Gray. He lost his life for police brutality. I have yet to hear an owner talk about that. I have yet to hear Steve Bisciotti talk about that.
I know, but so let's be very careful with that for this simple reason. Right now, there's over 200 plus murders in Baltimore. How many people you got talking about that? Nobody. So I'm just saying, before you put somebody in a pickle to say
no, I'm not putting him in a pickle, Ray. I'm talking. Okay, let me ask you this: when Pookie shoots a Willie, they find Pookie. Where Pookie going?
The jail.
He going to jail. When these police shoot these unarmed black men and women,
where they going?
Even on camera, where they going, Ray? Back on the force.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the police brutality. See, what they're trying to do is that when we talk about police brutality, they talk about Chicago, they talk about Detroit, they talk about Baltimore. Okay. You want me to come up with a solution that you helped put me in.
I 100% understand what you're saying, and what I'm trying to tell you is there's no issue with what you're talking about with police brutality. We're sitting here as men. Yeah. So let's understand this. We're sitting here as men, and me and you, as men ourselves, not watch nobody else deal with police brutality. I lived it.
Oh, I know.
So understand that. Just understand the dynamic of what we're talking about. I'm not talking about if this person stood out. It's not too many people. Say it for what it is. It ain't too many people gonna stand up to go into black neighborhoods and worry about black folks killing themselves. That's factual. So sooner or later, then we figure that out, then we're gonna start taking care of ourselves. So when I started to start to understand these things, Shay, what I started to understand was that ain't Steve Bisciotti's fight what happened to Freddie Gray. That ain't no owner's fight.
Yes, it is, though, Ray.
If it is,
this is America.
If it is,
billionaire owner
then all of our owners should get together and go in these urban neighborhoods and clean it up. Why wouldn't you?
Well, because, Ray, they don't care because it's an issue they're never going to have to face. It's people like you and I that's been there and know people that's faced these issues. You talking about Steve Bisciotti is never going to have to worry about the police beating him or a family member down. Jerry Jones, Mr. Kraft, they never going to have to worry about that.
That's what I just said.
So why should they care? They should care because it's the United States of America. You care about what's going on in the Ukraine. You care about what's going on in Venezuela.
How many times before any of these things came up? Before you was playing, after you playing, how many times it happened?
But they pretended like
just ask how many times did it happen?
It was going on a lot, but the advent of social media.
I don't want to
go back and forth. Okay, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Time out. So let's go back to, can he help the Baltimore Ravens win? Let's forget about all the
simple as that.
And what I saw from that video of Steve Bisciotti talking to a fan forum at your stadium.
Man, this motherfucker right here. This motherfucker, Ray Lewis right here, man. At least Mike Vick said some dumb shit and then came back and said, you know what? I said some dumb shit. Motherfucker Ray just doubled down. He's just doubling down on the bullshit that he said. And there was actually a video before that one where he was saying, look at this motherfucker right here. Praise Jesus. You raggedy motherfucker, you coon-ass motherfucker, you. Man, actually, my CEO says we're going to get a call from Ray Lewis in a minute. So in a minute, we about to go. That's the picture we're going to use when he call in, too. Yeah, make sure you put that one up when he call in. We're going to go to Ray Lewis live in a minute, and we're going to fill some questions for this cooning-ass motherfucker. CEO, you want to take that call from him now, or you got him online? CEO works for the Redskins, so he's constantly got a little push. You want to go in live on that? Hold on. Okay. CEO said hold out on a minute. But that's the whole principle of the thing, man. It's for him to ask a question, damn, Demond, we waiting for you. So for him to say that that's not any of Steve Buscemi's responsibility, his business, this man is a billionaire that owns a team in Baltimore where police have been caught planting drugs, beating motherfuckers. Their own mayor is condemning these motherfuckers, but it's not his place when he's paying all of these taxes to have his team there, and that's funding the police. So it's very much his place. What's that, CEO? Here, our boy CEO Kendall Hicks about to come up for a minute. Is he on the phone? We got him? Yeah, he's on the phone. You about to call in? You gonna do calling? All right, just give me a sec. CEO coming. I think we got Ray Lewis calling in real quick.
Oh, yeah. So in a minute, we about to have Ray Lewis call in the Entourage Hour each and every Friday night, 8 p.m. to 9. We thank y'all for joining in and tuning in each and every week. Shout outs to Mixtape Block Party. Shout out to Scrog and them each and every Friday night. Power Apple Block on Friday night. So we thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to all the countries that watching all over the world. North Korea, China. Y'all probably get killed for watching us, but we thank y'all anyway. Shouts out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody watching on a little hole in a little corner in the wall. Just keeping up with us. Shout out to y'all watching online. Everybody that's keeping abreast of this right now. So we should get our live interview calling in a minute. And then, we're going to do this interview right here with Ray Lewis. Got purple stuff in my cup. What are we doing? Live on the phone. Is he calling in? Oh. Seems like Ray having a little issues with his phone right now. He probably all over the world. You know, he got cell phone. Hey, pay your bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Switch the. Oh, there we go, right there. Hello, Entourage Hour.
Hello?
Hello? Ray?
Man.
What's good, man?
Man, praise God, man.
Praise who?
Jesus, Buddha, all of them.
Who the fuck? Who
man,
the fuck
all
is
of
who,
them, man.
I don't know
man, praise
who
all,
you're talking about.
Well, let me tell you,
I
man.
don't recognize none of those names.
Man, well,
you know
fuck.
what I'm saying?
Well,
I mean,
brother, my brother,
I go
that's
by,
not even,
I
my
call
brother,
him, I
that's
call him
not
by
even
his
an issue.
real name.
That's not even an issue.
It's an issue when you call him, you say it here with me.
I saw your man. I saw your man, Black Grunge.
Black Grunge?
He was talking about me.
Well,
but hold on.
Well, Black gonna keep it real. You know that.
Man, nigga, I'm about to keep it real with you.
Okay, we'll keep it real, man.
100%.
Okay, go ahead.
Every day I practice cooning.
Every what?
Every day.
Every day?
I'm a shuck and jive for these niggas.
Okay.
Man, they got me rings. They got me endorsements. They got me off for murder. I mean, they got me a good lawyer so I can fight that murder case.
Hey, well, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I mean, that was never proven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the community.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It got to be every day. You and that ugly ass redskin shit. It got to be.
Well, I mean, I'm
gonna just say this one time.
I'm a slave to Caesar. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man.
Under Caesar to which under
Hold
Caesar.
on,
You know what I'm saying?
Wait
They pay me, so you know. I live in the land.
See. What
I can't help it.
Y'all niggas don't believe in prayer.
Don't what?
In prayer.
I do.
Well, you got to understand.
Niggas don't believe in praying, but I do.
You got to understand.
I'm not a nigga.
You got to take a house nigga mentality and pray, man.
Right. Like, you know, telling a man cut his hair. You know what I'm saying? That's like house mentality, right?
I do this every day.
You do what every day?
I do this.
You have bullshit every day, Ray.
Man, Man, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? Your hands ain't clean, Ray.
Wait,
Let's be
nigga,
honest.
I didn't murder nobody.
I ain't say you murdered nobody.
Nigga, you making it seem like I murdered somebody.
I said your hands ain't clean. You did bullshit on the team.
Man,
Right?
I didn't beat none of my wives.
What? Yeah, you did.
I didn't mean to get
I mean, I don't know that for
information up,
sure.
But
I mean,
listen, well, God changes things.
Okay.
Talk about capping that.
Okay.
Capping that.
That's what we're supposed to be talking about.
But this is what we talking about.
All right.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Capping that.
Well, let me ask you this.
Kaepernick doing all that standing.
Well, let me ask you. Let me
He
ask
doing
you
all
this.
that
No,
flag
let me
standing.
ask.
I ain't about that flag.
Hold up,
I
Ray.
ain't about that flag kneeling. Y'all had Kaepernick all the time.
Is y'all
every day?
Is y'all gonna hire
walking
him?
around,
Is y'all
kneeling
gonna hire
on
him though?
knee, wearing the
Hey,
motherfucker
right now,
talking
y'all got a
about kumbaya.
bullshit backup
Helping out
quarterback.
black
Hey,
folks.
no, hey,
I
Ray.
help out black
Shut
folks
the
too.
fuck up, Ray.
I help out black folks.
No,
too.
y'all got a bullshit quarterback right
Man,
now.
fuck that.
Just a motherfucker just ain't even through like 10 passes in his 4 years of college right now.
Listen.
Out there bullshitting in practice, can't complete a pass.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
And what
Wait,
the
wait,
fuck
wait,
is y'all GM name?
Wait a minute, bro.
Y'all
Wait a
holding
minute.
up the signing.
Wait a minute.
A man
Okay,
who's proving
okay.
himself.
All right, nigga, you gonna
who's
shut
been
up?
to the
I
Super
called
Bowl.
you. Okay, I called in. Shut up, nigga. Listen.
All right, Ray, go
It's
ahead.
y'all motherfucker. Y'all got me cussing. Sorry, Jesus. Me and Jesus is best friends.
All right, you and
Best
Joseph
friend.
and Joshua is best
I
friends.
pray
Who
to
the fuck
Jesus
what?
every day.
Whoever. Okay.
Every day.
What that
Every
mean?
day I pray to Jesus. When I was on the field. When I was beating my wife.
What's up, my brother?
When I was cooning. Every day. I was
called?
praying to
Guess who
Jesus.
called him?
Me, Jesus at my house. Jesus at my house right now. Drinking some of my vodka that I gave Donald Trump.
Talking about Jesus and like his
How
hands
does it
ain't
taste,
dirty.
Jesus?
Hey.
This shit all right, Ray. I told you. Me and Jesus. Every day. All day.
Hey, well, look, my brother just showed up right now.
Well,
Damon.
listen.
You know, my brother Damon, he been waiting to speak to you too.
Oh, you got that nigga? Oh, okay. What's up, Wyclef?
Did you?
All right.
Oh.
All right. I only got one question.
I'll be gone until November. What's up, Clef?
Okay. All right.
I love your music. I listen to it.
I appreciate you.
The Fugees.
All right. I
You fuck
appreciate
Lauren Hill over, but
We
that's
don't know
okay.
why Kaepernick ain't
It's
been
all
signed
right.
yet. He doing a whole bunch of shit about what he
I
ain't
understand
done.
you defending Steve Biscotti.
That's
I get
the-
that.
okay.
My man Biscuit is my man.
Okay.
I love that white man.
That's what y'all love.
That's wonderful.
Shit right up there.
But the question is, if it really wasn't a big deal and you don't think you were wrong, why did you cut the video right after the Fox interview? You made a video apologizing to Cap,
Right.
or not really apologizing, but telling him that you loved him, you appreciate what he was doing,
I just told him
all
down.
this other thing, how you pray for him every day, but
Told
you know
him cut
it's a
his
lie.
hair.
Right. So if it was no problem, why did you make that video?
Like I told your boy, Jesus
You
is
ain't
my
tell me
best friend. Jesus was in the limousine. He was in the car service.
In the
when I
heart of
came.
every coon is Jesus.
He said,
coon.
listen,
Right at the
hold,
heart
but
of
wait a
Jesus.
minute.
Right
Wait a
at
minute. You
every
asked me a
right at the
question.
heart of it.
Praising and singing.
Right.
You asked me a
Praising
question. No, and
Your goddamn hands down.
All I'm doing is answering the
Stop
question,
fucking
my
dancing.
brother. That's
That
all
man's
I'm doing.
name was
That's all.
Yahshua
I'm answering
or
the question you
Yahusha.
asked me. And I was talking to Jesus.
Oh,
And Jesus said, Ray, you was hard on that nigga. I said, Jesus, wasn't
That's a
He
lie,
said, yeah, Ray.
Jesus
He
ain't
said,
never
Ray,
talk.
just reach out to him.
Reach out
Just
to
reach
who,
out
Ray?
to him a little bit, Ray.
A little
He
bit?
said, Jesus said
Ray.
you was cool. Y'all niggas said Jesus was black.
Oh, so act
when
like
he
you
was
give
really
a
black.
shit, but don't give a shit for real.
Jesus
Right.
told me. Jesus
that what-
told me
that-
I was
that-
cooning a little bit too
Okay.
much.
Is that
At the
That's
end of the
all.
day, Ray, at the end of the day,
Okay.
if you were really about what you was talking about,
Man, I
we're
was
saying,
about it. I'm always about
If you
it.
okay,
100%.
no,
Wet,
no.
Sweat.
As long
tears,
if
every
you
day.
all right,
2 Super Bowl rings. Murder conviction.
those are beautiful. And those are
Right.
beautiful rings. How many kids can you fill with them diamonds, though?
It don't even matter.
It don't matter how many kids you can feed with them diamonds.
We cooning today. Listen, y'all niggas need to
What is
learn
he
how to
doing in
step
the
and
community of
fetch.
Baltimore?
I don't know
He
what
ain't
y'all
doing
talking
nothing in the community of Baltimore.
Are you
Look,
doing anything
look
for
at-
Baltimore?
he has a
Do
few
you even
programs.
still live in Baltimore?
He has
Hell
a few
no, I don't live in no
programs.
goddamn Baltimore.
Okay.
But listen, this is
Okay.
what I'm trying to tell you. Like I was telling my boy
You
Shay.
know what will make
Like I was
Baltimore
telling
happy?
my boy Shay.
You know what
Y'all
will
niggas
make
need to
Baltimore
learn-
happy?
Y'all niggas need to learn how to
A
step and
quarterback.
fetch. Just a little
Yeah,
more.
that would make Baltimore happy.
That
Y'all
would make
niggas need to
Baltimore
learn-
happy.
Y'all niggas need to learn how to coon just a little bit more.
Just a little bit more, right?
Just a little
A
bit.
little bit more,
Bacon,
and we can make it.
Nigga, if
eat
we can
shrimp,
coon, we can make it.
lobster,
Right.
I'm trying to tell you.
all that shit, right?
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror at yourself.
Turn the blind
Look
eye
at
to
the-
injustice
look,
and
this is
evil
what
in
I
the
do
world.
every day. Hold on, this is what I do
Assimilate.
every day.
That's what you do every day?
Hold on, Wyclef. Hold on, Wyclef.
Okay.
This is what I do
All right,
every day.
All right, I got you.
All right.
This is what I do every day.
All right, what
I
you
look in the mirror.
What you
I
see?
put
What do you see?
What do you see?
I put the hair paint in my hair so my
Yo.
shape up is looking nice. I get my
hair
motherfucking
paint.
artist to draw my shape up just right. I get
mean-
my tight ass suit on.
I mean,
so my
okay,
neck is
okay,
busting
okay.
out my
I respect
motherfucking
that.
I mean, you look good. You
and I
look
look
good
like
in
a
your
cool.
suit.
Hey, listen.
You look, but what is it doing?
Colin that got his hair growing all shit. They don't want to see that shit. I was talking to Bashabi. He said, I ain't going to get him in here because he ain't cool enough.
Right.
Y'all niggas need to learn how to step
All
and
right,
fetch.
so
Just a little
you
bit
saying as long as they dress you up, you're cool and tap dance,
more. Hey,
right?
just a little bit more. Y'all see
Just
that
a little
dance?
bit more?
Do you see that dance I used to do? I call
dance?
it the coon jiggle.
The cool shit.
what?
You know what? Got that. Nigga, can you hear me? The coon jiggle. I practice on it every day.
You need to drink some water.
Eat my meat.
Yeah.
Get the
Eat
horse
shit
out your throat.
every day.
Do something.
Y'all
Ray.
niggas need to get, y'all
At
need
the
to
end
get
of
in
the
line,
day,
man.
Ray,
Y'all coming at me. I'm trying to tell that boy, hey boy, you need to be in the NFL.
you a criminal?
You don't need to be out here protesting
Ray,
this bullshit.
you the only one.
It's
So
people-
what should
I
he be
told him,
protesting?
I said there's people before you that don't did that shit.
Okay.
You ain't got to do
What did he
Not
do?
every day.
What is
What
he
did he do?
doing?
Did he need a second chance from? Did he messed up the first
Right.
time?
What is he
from?
doing?
Let's ask that.
We're talking of a
They talking about
4-hour
a second
event.
chance, but what's
He didn't
the
break any
first
laws.
chance?
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't do anything to lose his.
He never
first
hit his
chance.
wife.
Right.
He never beat.
He wasn't involved
a
in a
murder
murder.
charge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you had to turn state's evidence. He didn't do that.
He wasn't an animal on the field.
Right.
Screaming crazily.
Right. He donated $1 million of his own money to like 24 different charities.
So what the,
I mean, I don't understand. What,
I mean, where did he mess up at the first?
where
time?
did he mess up? And what is he doing? You talking about a 4-hour event?
Yeah.
He decided to take a knee for what? 30? I'm sorry, a minute, 2 minutes tops.
man is pissing off master. We can't piss off master.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got
Y'all
you. I
niggas
got
know
you.
what time it
I
is.
got you. I got
We
you.
can't piss off master.
Right? No. Makes
No,
sense.
you know,
How you think I
Yeah.
got these
I
TV
got you.
gigs?
We live in the land.
I
I
ain't
got
fuck
you. I
myself
got
to
you.
the
We live in the
top.
land.
Makes sense.
But I just say I love these guys.
Yeah.
They gave me everything.
Caesar say make bricks, you make bricks, right?
Man, you got, hey man, you got, you
Right.
can't piss off master.
I got you. I got
Hold on, OJ on the other line. Let me talk to OJ.
Okay, you
hold
can
on,
call
hold on.
Oh,
OJ
oh,
asked me.
the
Hold on,
juice
hold
calling
on.
me?
The
Wait a
juice.
minute. Wait a minute. I gotta talk to
gonna
OJ.
go-
real
Oh,
quick.
not the juice.
Hold
He
on,
gonna
wait a
go
minute.
with the pedophile piper,
The pedophile Piper.
OJ and Ray.
Juice done called in. Ray done called in.
It's never gonna end. We get the worst of the worst.
It's getting worse every
It's
week.
getting worse. Every
OJ
week.
said, "Fuck y'all.
And Shannon.
I ain't gotta listen to it."
No,
Listen,
I understand that.
The bottom line is this, man.
Is this the
This
juice?
is
bottom
what-
line?
Hold on. Let me give you the bottom line. Before
Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I got some white bitches about to suck my dick.
Okay,
Listen,
all right.
listen,
There it is again.
listen. It's okay to step and fetch.
Oh, it's okay to step and fetch.
It's okay. Prayer changes
Mr. Randy.
everything.
Wait,
Prayer changes
okay to
everything
step
after you
I
step
guess
and
so.
fetch. I promise you.
right.
I've been there.
Challenge.
I've been there.
Challenge.
What?
It's time to step and fetch.
Is that what you trying to say?
Okay.
Challenge. Same man, right?
I got you.
Right.
Makes sense.
Get the hook.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
makes sense.
Yeah.
We appreciate your time.
Challenge.
white
Go,
bitches
you
in
you
your
go
side.
enjoy yourself.
Well, look,
Mr. Living.
The white
I
bitches
know what's
in.
really is up.
The white
You
bitches
got
in.
that
I got to go.
that Hall
But
of
listen,
Fame meeting coming up.
Right.
You trying to be that first ballot. You ain't
Right.
trying to rock
You trying
any
to be
boats.
first ballot in.
Oh, yeah.
First in. You ain't trying to be sitting
Nah,
years later still
you can't
crying.
rock
trying
no
to
boat.
vote.
Stop
Why they won't
crying.
let me in?
Right.
Y'all some smart
I ain't
niggas.
do nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all
Get
some
a
smart
lot.
niggas.
Yeah.
Method
It's
Man,
okay.
little cousin,
Your-
and Wycliffe
Your
finally get
legacy
it.
is on.
Method Man, little cousin,
Yeah.
and Wycliffe,
Yeah.
y'all finally get it. You got to be with these white folk. If you ain't, you gonna be out on the street. Look at Terrell Lord. Fuck that shit. I ain't going out like that.
You're not.
I ain't
Going out like
that.
what?
Nigga, I'ma step and fetch as long as I can. Listen. Me and these white bitches about to go and give OJ a
Oh, my
compliment visit.
God.
So I'ma call y'all niggas later.
Tell them to stay
We
away
out
from
this
OJ.
motherfucker.
That's not going to end well.
You stay away from OJ.
You stay
too,
away
man.
from OJ too. That's not going to end well.
Before you get in trouble.
Right, for you get more deep in trouble. Like, leave
Seriously.
it be. All
Like,
right.
It won't just
Take
be
care.
it be past you getting called a coon.
Right. You don't want higher charges.
Just
like
stay away from
murderer.
the juice before you
know?
get some juice.
Before you get juiced.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Other than that, Ray,
Be safe, Ray.
anything else? Oh,
Oh, he hung up on him.
well,
It's all
that's what
good.
happens when you know you're a coon. So,
guess so.
yeah, so we're going to take a little 2-minute break here.
All right.
And we're going to be back to the Entourage Hour each and every Friday night, 8 to 9
us out.
p.m. Check it
Psych!
out.
I'm back, niggas. I
Oh.
didn't hang up the goddamn phone.
What's up, Ray? Oh, yeah, it's like you
Ray, don't you got a job or something, man? Go ahead. Just go about your
Ain't you in the
business.
front? Do you work the front office?
Nah,
No,
for real, the
I
white
don't
bitches
know.
in here. I'm gone. Bye. I'ma see you, nigga. Do the dance for me when you get off the set. I'm gone.
Alright.
Bye, niggas.
Okay, I got
right.
you, Ray.
Holla. We're going to take a break here each and every night.
Each and every night. That's right.
Entourage Hour. Thank y'all for
See you
tuning in.
soon.
See you in 2
2
minutes.
minutes.
DC's #1 recording studio. Listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision. Listen, vision, 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 listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision. 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 Listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision. DC's #1 recording studio. Listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision, listen, vision.
What up, what up, what up, man? We're back on the Entourage Hour, man. I got damn Ray, boy.
Ray is something else. Ray done crossed over line, and
That motherfucker ate too many crab cakes.
I always looked at him as a good leader. Well, you can't really say a leader, but I know he at least he has like a lot of charities going. He has like 3 or 4 that are solid, where he tries to teach people economic growth and things like that. And he has various summer programs. But what they really need to see, you can touch a few people that way. Mm-hmm. But to touch the masses, they need to see things when they see it on TV. He could have showed millions and millions of black people and white people, everybody who's in this country. He could have showed everybody, like, look, that's not cool.
That's not cool.
Right. That's not cool. But I draw my line.
Right.
But he chose to dance
and defend it and shuck and jive like a coon ass.
Straight
God
up.
damn it, Ray! I used to pick that motherfucker all the time on that.
That's right.
Man, you know you mix your team.
Yeah.
Man.
Ray was always waiting. And he gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer, make no mistake about it. But I think that clouded his judgment when he went up on that stage.
I knew Ray, man. I stopped fucking with Ray, man, when he started painting his head and shit. I was like, nigga, that's not it. He started, what's that shake magic shit they put in there? Little charcoal dust
they put
Ray.
up in there. Yeah.
I said, Ray, you and Brian putting that shit in your head.
What is going on?
Who was the first cat that did it? What's his name? Who was Carlos Boozer. Remember that motherfucker
Boozer,
put shoe polish all on his goddamn head and this shit was sweating in his eyes and he came in like, Carlos, pass me the ball, nigga, you can't see. You got shit in your eyes, you got polish in your eyes. Who did it?
Ronnie.
He put
New edition.
Shake shit on his head too.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Like motherfuckers shaking cinnamon and Cocoa Puffs and shit.
I don't know what that
like,
is.
Nigga, you putting naps on top of naps.
Right.
That don't make no goddamn
I
sense.
think that's worse than weave, because it's like that's like you're literally putting some type of paint and compound on top of your head to make it appear like you got something that ain't there. For what?
Ray Lewis.
I mean, that shit just looks like it's gonna give you cancer.
Ray Lewis, LeBron James. Come on, brother. Just
it ain't
come
worth.
on. Listen, them bigs, man. I'm telling you.
Let it go.
Sex. My shit started peeling when I was like 21. I said, God damn.
Mine lasted until about 26.
26?
Yeah. When I was 26, the joint just started
But you be
going.
wearing, you be wearing a lot of hats, man.
Well, I've always worn hats. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Goddamn Wyclef. I be gone to November. I be gone to goddamn Wyclef. What up, boy? Nigga, I knew why you ain't come all the time. Look, goddamn double buy. What you do with that money for Haiti, Wyclef? What you do with that goddamn
I don't know
money?
about that. You
probably
better talk to the Clinton Foundation about that.
I know you did. So look, man, that was Ray Coonan ass.
Right.
And we're gonna jump forward to our last topic. Dr. Umar.
Okay, we can officially call him doctor now because he squashed all that, showing everybody he got legitimate creds that he is indeed a doctor.
That nigga did 2 years at PG and then went and got certified. Got certified at motherfucking Bowie and some shit. I don't know.
Yes, and he is the descendant of Frederick Douglass. So I don't know if that
Frederick was fucking a lot of bitches, so I'm sure.
Well, Frederick
he got
Douglass,
a bit back then. I mean, come on, we put these motherfuckers on pedestals. You know what I'm saying? I'm the descendant of Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass was out. Come on, first of all, you recognize
How you
the nigga. Man, trust me, you look like Hendrix back in them
you
days.
saying his namesake was getting them
and in
trimmed,
DC,
basically.
man,
that's what we saying,
half
right?
the motherfuckers in DC is related to Frederick Douglass. That nigga was banging them out. Come on. Like we praise Martin. Look at this nigga. I was me and Frederick was fucking bitch. Come on, man, Frederick. Man, Scrogger motherfucking related to Frederick.
I don't know
Kendall
about
related to Frederick.
But I know
These niggas over here related. That nigga like Frederick a little bit younger version. Let me tell you. Frederick was banging them out. That's cool. I mean, that's cool. What?
I know Martin
Hold on,
was getting
Kendall
down.
wants to say something. Hold on, Kendall. Go ahead.
Okay, so he said he related to Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass' brother was banging his grandmother, and
Was banging whose grandmother?
Umar's grandmother, like
Yes.
great grandmother.
Right.
So he's not from the Douglas line. He's from his grandmother's line.
He's a
Douglas'
descendant.
brother.
He's not a direct
That's the
descendant.
story.
Right.
I mean, but
I'm just saying, that's how he related.
Okay, nigga.
Right.
So,
Right.
so
he's the-
Tito my daddy, but shit,
Right.
I'm still related.
So
to
it's
my
like
Michael.
roots.
Exactly,
It's like
that's what it
roots.
is.
When they told the story,
You know.
Alex Haley's grandmother's.
Exactly.
Okay,
side.
so
Exactly.
so Tito
He
my
is a
daddy,
descendant.
Luther Kente.
Yeah,
Tito-
he is a
right.
descendant.
Tito my
He's just
daddy.
not-
Right.
but
He's not
Michael
a-
my uncle. I can live with
Right.
that.
That's
right.
I
right.
can live with that
That's,
shit. You
yeah,
know,
so-
that's okay. So he
Right.
didn't say he was that nigga great granddad.
No, he
said-
didn't say he was the
Okay.
descendant of the
Well-
direct descendant of Frederick Douglass. That's
Okay.
going down the line. He just said he was a descendant. He
A
is a
descendant.
descendant. Yeah.
Okay.
They both.
Well, shit. Look
yeah.
at Chuck Brown. Chuck Brown, that nigga's everybody don't. Chuck Brown from that motherfucker.
okay.
Frederick Douglass. He looked like goddamn Snoop Dogg. He looked like motherfucking some other niggas.
Right.
Man. He looked like everybody, man. But anyway, I'm sorry. I digress. We talking about Umar, man. So Umar made a comment that a lot of people got up in a tussle about.
They were so upset about.
He
Anger,
said that
fire.
he said that black men shouldn't date nor marry white women, and that black fathers should teach their sons not to only date black women, because if you're dating outside of the race, you're being a discredit to the race, and you're you're just fucking the whole race thing up.
Right.
And then he went on to say, Asians don't do it, Arabs don't do it.
Most of them don't, yeah.
Other such and such folks don't do it. Here's my take on it.
Right. All right, well, keep in mind our time. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be quick. If if a brother say, look, I ain't fucking with black women because of this and this and this and this type stereotype, and he say I'm only gonna date white women or other women, then I think that message would be directed towards that brother, for the simple fact that he's making a conscious effort not to date in his own race.
Right.
For me, that's for me personally.
All right.
And we as blacks in America, I won't call us African Americans because a lot of these niggas are black, don't even look like they got some African anyway. So African American or blacks, we are, like he said, all of those different people. We are a ethnicity of people that transcends any other ethnicity of people because we are made up so much of other ethnicity of people. So for him to make that statement, I think is, you still have a black community.
I got you.
But, you can have somebody whose grandmother is white.
Right.
Or whose grandfather is white. They folks marry some black folks. They come out looking a little black. But you have, close enough kinship to some white folks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, in that regard, you're, building a community or whatnot.
Right.
But like I said, from his point, if you're deliberately saying, fuck sisters, I ain't fucking with them. I believe in you. You fall in love with. Love is a thing, but you match up with whomever matches up with you.
Right. But all right, I don't agree with everything Umar say.
Okay.
I mean, who agree with anything everybody says? That's just not gonna happen.
Nigga, I told you that line.
Right.
I'll take my line.
Okay, yeah, that was your line. There you go.
That was my shit.
Who can agree with everything what everybody say?
Exactly.
What I do agree with is the sentiment that he's trying to get across. Mm-hmm. Now, the reason why he's promoting that we have different reasons for our different viewpoints. His viewpoint is that black people need to stay inside of their own race for the simple fact that they need to continue their genes and procreate. Now, a lot of people don't understand what that actually means or thinks he's speaking some type of hate or something like that. But what you got to understand is just off of abortion alone, 35,000 black babies are gone each year. Each month, just off abortions alone. Okay? That's over 1,000 every day. Planned Parenthood supports the whole country, but they're always in the ghettos, and black babies make up 40% of them. So black men and black women, it's a reason why you've been stuck at about 45 million people since the 60s, because they have put in eugenics into place, population control. This is why there's poison water in most poor inner black cities. This is why they're offering sterilization programs to inmates, which are largely black. And this is why the promotion of interracial marriage and everything is so strong right now. Mm-hmm. Now, this is nothing against the people or any people of any nation or race. This is simply to state that all your problems that you got, a lot of them that you cry about, you could have dealt with through breeding. And see, that's what happened with the Latinos. The Hispanics, they're Catholics. They're Romans. They're Roman Catholics. That's what they are.
Latinos breed like them.
Because they don't abort their children.
Right.
So now they're at a tipping point now where they're actually coming to a point where they're outbirthing the non-Hispanic whites. And this is what the whole Make America Great thing again and, that pushback about. This is something that's commonly known in it. They understand that. Their numbers are shrinking every year. Mm-hmm. So, again, as I said, the natural order of things would be just to breed. And it's not against any people, but when you are been marginalized and been kept in a little box like this for so long, it's time to wake up, to stop, chill. We can deal with everybody else, but you got to build yourself up first.
For me personally, and I get where he's coming from with that, But from the optic standpoint, that's no different from me hearing a white man tell his daughter, "Don't you date a nigga."
I had no problem with that. If that was she was, I'm not going to be. If that's what he does for his, if that's what he does for his house, and that's what he's choosing to do, I have no problem with that. See, we got to a point in society, in the world, where people's family values and things that they want to do has been like colored by this progressive, like, liberal fog. You know what I'm saying? And listen, if someone wants to marry someone else, I don't think it should be illegal. I don't think they should be killed. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
So you don't look down on a brother marrying outside his race, not even just a white one, because I need to make his. I need to see how. I need to see how direct he's speaking now. Is he just talking about marrying white women, or is it a thing?
He's talking about every other race. That's what he's talking about.
Well, he was specific in saying white women.
Well, because he was addressing, like we said, in context, a particular person. Because the guy that was interviewing him had a son, right? And he was explaining, and that's when he had the whole conversation about white. That's what he said. So
well, even before that, his statement was specific about saying that you should only,
But I've heard him say, not Asians, not black, I've heard him say other people too. Yeah,
I haven't heard him say that.
No. This is a stance that he has. Like I said, for me, for my faith-based thing or whatnot, mine is like, for my faith, anybody can come into my nation. Meaning anybody could be my people. All you got to do is keep the same laws and commands, and then, you know what I'm saying, you grafted in.
So you wouldn't have a problem with your son marrying a white woman?
If she was grafted in, I would tell my son to go pick a woman of his nation, because
if he fall in love with a white woman,
if something happens and I can't control, these things are out of your control, and he has a foreigner or somebody who is not of my nation, as long as they get grafted in, they are as one of my people. Just like the story of Ruth.
So you don't have a problem with your son bringing a white woman in?
What did I just say? I'll reiterate that.
I'm just asking you.
Right.
I'm just asking.
I'll reiterate that.
See, this is that dancing shit Ray do.
I'm not dancing.
Do you have a problem with your son dating outside of his race?
I told you.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes. What did I just say? I said I would tell my son to pick his own nation.
See, this is that race shit. Yes or no? You have a problem?
Yes. I said.
Okay, well, just say yes. You was giving me all the mother. No. My thing is, so at some point,
I thought it was clear.
Color's always going to play a factor. You can, to some degree, control who you date.
It's not about color.
But you can't necessarily.
It could be a black person who's not my nation, too. It's not about color.
Or white or black, whatever. Okay, that too.
Right. It could be a black person who's.
Nigga, don't give me no goddamn playoff music. I ain't rapping this shit up. Listen, man, they try to get me to rap it off movies. Fuck that. We don't pay that bill for this month. So I'm going to keep it out. But check us out, man. We got to do this thing and end it. It's your boy Black Grunge. We're here, my Hebrew brother, Damon. It's 4 fucking weeks in a row, so he's doing some shit. Where can they find you at, man?
You can look me up. Find me on Facebook, Damon Alston, DEMOND, Alston, ALSTON. You can find me on YouTube, Tobiah, TOBIYAH.
Okay.
And you can find me at my website, Goya Group, GOYUR.
Damn, nigga,
Group,
get on social media.
GROUP.com.
Find them at every place on socialmedia.com. Listen, it's your boy Black Grunge. Check me out on Instagram, Facebook, Machine Birds. You know how we do. It's the Entourage Hour on listenvisionlive.com every Friday, 8 to 9 p.m. every Friday. Coming up is my boy. Y'all know who he is. DC Scrogger, BOD, and it's your boy Steve. My man Steve, Maryland alum. Let's go.
Let's go.